Hello everyone, my name is Tara G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, are now officially engaged and filled with joy. But could Carter be headed for heartbreak? We're going to discuss the chance that Hope might make a shocking decision to leave Carter at the altar. Something fishy about this quick forgiveness and reunion. The quick forgiveness and reunion, along with the instant engagement between Carter and Hope, doesn't seem to me like the beginning of a happily ever after. It feels off and contrived. To be honest now, whether that's due to things going wrong or poor writing, who can say Carter learned from Hope that he misinterpreted her words to Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton? Remember, Carter believed Hope was expressing her love for him and her desire to be with Liam. That certainly sounds like what we heard Hope say. But then she insisted that her position was that Liam's brain cancer crisis made her not want to waste time away from Carter. She cares about her ex-husband, but doesn't want to be with him romantically. Hope forgave Carter for what she overheard with Daphne Rose too quick. Even though Hope heard Carter and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and knew he had kissed her, Carter assured Hope he would remain loyal and claimed it was meaningless. He promised he would never look at another woman and would be there for Hope during Liam's tough time. Carter had just won Hope back and then, just 5 minutes later, decided to propose. She had only just started to forgive him when he surprised her by revealing a ring. So how did Carter have a diamond ring in a box right then? Was he already planning to propose to Hope? Or is this an old ring? Is it a reused ring? Was it Maya Avant's, Carla Mosley, or Paris Buckingham's diamond white? It definitely wasn't Zoe Buckingham's, Kiara Barnes. Hope was stunned. Or should that be shocked? At first, Hope looked shocked, and it seemed too early for her. She told Carter she needed to be careful, and he realized she wasn't ready, making it seem like she'd decline. However, Carter managed to persuade her, even though it was tough. After a lot of encouragement, Hope eventually agreed to Carter's proposal. I believe Hope has feelings for Carter, but her trust in him has been deeply affected. Additionally, the proposal was unexpected and came right after their reunion. Hope felt a bit unsure, but ultimately she accepted. It was unusual for her to agree to such a quick proposal, whether it was from Carter, Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, or anyone else. But that's the direction they're taking on B&B. Unpacking the reactions Brooke, Steffi, and Ridge respond to Hope and Carter's big news. Currently, Hope and Carter are extremely happy. They quickly went to the company, and Hope immediately showcased the ring that Carter gave her at Forrester Creations. She shared the news of their engagement with Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Missins Wood, and Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. Naturally, Brooke is thrilled for them both. Hope's mother believes Carter is meant for Hope and will bring her joy. Steffi wishes to feel happy for Hope, and to some degree, it seems she does. But Ridge and Steffi exchanged a glance when they heard the news. Ridge and Steffi are a little nervous about the quick reunion. Ridge and Steffi both appear somewhat anxious about Hope and Carter's reunion. Just that alone, not to mention the engagement, makes them uneasy because it was during their time together that they took the company from Steffi, Ridge, and Eric Forrester, John McCook. To her credit, Steffi is genuinely making an effort for Hope's benefit, keeping her promise to Liam about getting along with his other baby mama. Ridge is also being cordial, and he acknowledged that he wants Hope to be happy. Naturally, Ridge wants Carter to be happy too, since he is his best friend, so at this moment, everything is going well. Carter doesn't have a good engagement record. Will he ever really say I do? We have to question how long this will last. Although Hope appears happy, it seems she felt pressure to agree. Perhaps that wasn't Carter's intention, but who can say? He is known for proposing multiple times without reaching the altar. 3 engagements, yet no wife. Not yet. Maybe never. Yes, He cares for Hope and means well. But let's not forget his last engagement on the CBS soap. That one also fell apart at the altar. This time, Carter was the one who left. Quinn Fuller, Rinna Sofer, arrived just as Carter was about to say his vows to Paris. Quinn professed her love and urged him to abandon his bride, and he did. But several months later, Carter came back minus Quinn. Why did Hope say yes so easily? Considering what's happened at Carter's other would-be weddings, if Hope decides to leave Carter at the altar, it would be a bit of karma to accompany the wedding cake. Let's briefly discuss why Hope agreed to Carter's proposal. Liam has repeatedly told her that he wants her to reunite with Carter. He was just explaining to John Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, the reason behind his insistence. Since Liam is dying, he wants to ensure that each of his exes has a good partner to help raise his daughters. Hope has been hearing this sentiment from Liam in her mind. Hope may be afraid the same thing will happen with Carter as did with Thomas. If you recall the last time Hope rejected a proposal, which was from Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, he left in anger and went abroad, and that was the end of it. Therefore, Hope might hesitate to lose Carter like she lost Thomas. Additionally, Carter would make a great stepdad to Beth Spencer, Jordan Grace. However, the answer she wanted to give Carter was not yes. It seemed that he was putting pressure on her, along with the pressure from Liam and the repercussions of saying no. That created a bit of pressure that was somewhat intimidating for her. But just because she said yes doesn't mean Hope will ultimately say I do. Not in the end. There are reasons Hope may not go through with a marriage to Carter. Initially, it looks like Liam will undergo the chemotherapy and radiation treatment. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, is returning soon and could be involved in Liam's care. If he gets better, it will definitely affect Hope. She might come to terms with her feelings for Liam and want to be with him now that he's not facing death. Next, the concerns about daffing might resurface. The issue with the nose may not be completely resolved, and Carter was quite tempted. Lastly, Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan, does not want Hope to be with Carter if Liam survives. I believe Deacon will encourage her to return to her ex-husband. Besides, Carter never ends up with the girl in the end. Even Quinn, who returned for him, left him before everything was finalized. Wedding interruptus? Hope might not actually marry Carter. They could plan the ideal wedding, and Hope might reach the altar. But the show could create a karmic twist. They could have Liam interrupt the ceremony and ask Hope to pick him, mirroring what Carter did to Paris, leaving Carter heartbroken on his wedding day. If Hope decides to leave on their special day, it would break Carter's heart. Regardless of when it happens, before, during, or after the wedding, it seems doubtful Hope is committed to a long-term relationship with Carter. She may not go through with marrying him, perhaps not breaking up with him out of spite, but it doesn't show signs of a happily ever after. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with B and B right now. Come back here often for the bold and the beautiful spoilers, news, and updates. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and stay with us.